Hello and welcome back to, or hello everyone, welcome back to the turntable. And as you may see, it's a little bit different behind me, but and front and an engine. I have redone probably, I guess, half the set for what used to be a mound of rock here, but a wooden wall and just trees around. It's now a mountain circling about a little over half the turntable, and Um, got some more space around the training table here. Uh, Over here is the only thing that's different. Um, and all this stone here, all hand placed, aside from the cobblestone and the andesite. Um, I handmade this entire mountain, and um, I will admit I do use World Edit here. But World Edit was used to randomize the cobblestone and andesite into the stone. If you look on the other side here, you'll notice that it is hollow, a good indicator of it being likely handmade. So kind of a forested mountain here. I think it looks nice. Got a tunnel here. So last time there used to be a gate around here. Now it's not. There's a tunnel, goes into here, goes nowhere. Literally nowhere. And you might have noticed there in this track here, there is this steam locomotive, obviously. And if you've watched most of my videos, or especially this specific one in chapter 1, which is, or well, 1830 to 1850, this would be I think it's the Philadelphia 060, but slightly different. I edited it as in like, adding like this brass switch instead of what would be like a slab of this, black locomotive smoke box. Added a little bit more a little bit of wood here just for some depth. And this siding here is I don't know what to call it. And one big difference is this oak wood. It's a stripped oak wood. It's supposed to be spruce in the tutorial. But really, what I was following off of, the engine um, was in a shadow, or well, yeah, it was in like a cloud shadow, and I thought it was a darker color, so spruce. No, because when you look at, like, say, the dragon, like the number 51 dragon, it also has a dark color, and they obviously have different tones. So this is supposed to be oak. And honestly, I think this engine looks a lot better. But why is it here, you may ask? Well, this engine here, at least so far, last I had seen, it was just about around 1,800 views. That's quite a lot for me. And so I thought, why not just bring it back here and have it just for a show while I build locomotives. Yeah. And aside from that, you can see these clear, grassy spaces that kind of just make this place look dull. Um, you, the viewer, if you have any recommendations for what could go here, as long as it is related to Railway Empire or something based to like a steam locomotive or something. Um, so I don't know, say like a coal tower, um, or I got a water tower over there. Um, Parts. I don't know. You get to decide. Um, make this place look a lot better. Um, And I think lastly, you may notice the water tower is different, as in this deck here is raised up by like a block or two. Or no, uh, it may seem like that, but actually the deck is in the same spot. It's the water tower, or the tower part here, um, that went down. Um, I'm mostly concerned about the block spacing. Something like this, making it more spacier, but then again, having it this wide doesn't realistically make any sense. I also finally changed these slices here, so they can so they'll lock in like a gate when they go when over a steam locomotive. But anyways, so yeah, if you have anything for these, let me know. The last thing, I'm kind of mad at myself for this, but over there behind me, and I just in the rest of the flat world, um, I had this. That's where I show off my buildings. So also where I make them. Um, well, so I did have the train station, as in like the rural train station, and the large warehouse built. I just didn't want to make a video for them until I made like this railway empire based map. That map, as in, I tried to make like a two scale map. This thing was like 9,000 by 20,000 blocks. No. And I only got as far as filling like half the ocean's in, and the size was already like a gigabyte. To me, that's not good. Um, so just scrap that idea. So I decided, okay, I'm just going to get these buildings ready. I had already deleted them because I thought I already got them into GitHub where you can download my structures from. I had a large warehouse in there, but not the rural train station. No, I gotta rebuild that. So if you look here, this is the items list for Railway Empire. This is like just the sandbox items. Um, why am I showing this? It's actually, I don't know, just interesting. Thought I'd show it off. These are all of the items for a rail car that I have to make. Or not the item itself, just the rail car. So you got passenger, mail, a grain, cow, corn, wood, etc. Um, and using this, it would help me make all the rail cars I need to. Obviously, in some other game modes, there are different items like I think like petrol or um, I think like that's very tool maker. I think there's like I haven't seen it, but at least in the achievements I saw that you can make weapons. Um, I don't really remember. But here's all these, and if we head over to this one, you'll this is what I made. Obviously you'll see a bunch of stuff crossed out here, but everything highlighted is a different rail car. So ignore all the lines. So green is passenger, blue is mail, the yellow is the wheat, I guess. This lighter yellow. I don't know. Um, actually, I think this wheat, corn, cotton, uh, sugar, um, coal, iron, and salt is about the same car. Um, these four and this one down here are all the same except these two. These are the hoppers. Um, and then let's see the pink one, just cow. It's cattle. I gotta redo that car. It looks bad. Purple. So that'd be the ones that go on the flatbed. So your lumber, or not your lumber, your timber, uh, your iron, and your cars. Going to the yellow car, that's just your yellow box car that can hold just about anything. So I don't have to worry about any of those. This black one is something that goes on a flat car, similar to these other ones, but as a liquid. So your beer, liquor, milk, and chemicals. Then then you got your blue ones. Actually, these ones are marked as I don't know what they look like. So I'll have to go on look at that. Um, so next is what about the lines? So all this black here that is scribbling out something. That's all the yellow cars, right? So that's stuff I just don't have to worry about. I just completed that in chapter one. So much of the list. Um, I've already done the beer, these two items here, the timber, corn, whatever, the cattle, the mail. What about this passenger one? Why does it have why is it black circle? Unlike these, which are colorful. This one is one that goes throughout all chapters. A different card for each chapter. This then here's the colors to the orange. This is what I built in the second chapter. So if you go look, you'll see. Yep, I did the milk, iron, the two hoppers, and the lumber. Next chapter, which after I get done with the structures, um, I will get to work on the yellow ones. So that'll be the liquor, this concrete, paper, newspaper, and the salt. Which the newspaper I think probably goes in the yellow car, and I'm pretty sure the paper goes into like rolls on a flatbed, something like that. But that'll be for that. And then the green, I I think that's the second to last chapter. So the chemical, oil, gasoline, and cars. And yeah, just something interesting I'd like to show you. Yeah, if you have any suggestions for these three areas, I'd gladly take them and build something. It helped me a lot. It helped me out a lot. I'd appreciate it. Um, and assuming I get this video posted on the day it is recorded, which is December 31st. If I get it posted before midnight, uh, have a happy New Year's. Um, these last several months, especially for the Railway Empire, I've loved it, and it really helped grow my channel. Um, and if you're enjoying it, well, I'm glad. I'm glad that these videos are doing good. Anyways, Happy New Year's.